blast. While Prince Harry aimed to honor injured veterans at the Invictus Games, his demands for state-funded security instead sparked a fierce debate about entitlement and privilege, overshadowing the true heroes of the event. Prince Harry has once again found himself embroiled in controversy, this time due to his recent demands for state-funded security during the ongoing 11th anniversary of the Invictus Games in Vancouver. Despite already being present at the event, his insistence on receiving additional protection was met with outright rejection by Canadian authorities. Many have raised eyebrows at Harry's request, questioning why he believes he is entitled to such privileges after voluntarily stepping away from royal duties. Intended to spotlight the achievements of injured veterans, Harry's presence at the Games has instead been overshadowed by his relentless pursuit of government-funded security. This has sparked considerable backlash from critics and public figures alike, including Graham Norton, who openly criticized the prince's expectations during a discussion on his show. Norton mocked Harry's request for special treatment, emphasizing the disconnect between Harry's actions and reality. He pointed out the absurdity of someone who has rejected royal responsibilities yet still expects to be treated as a high-ranking member of the monarchy when it suits him. Norton's remarks have only fueled the already heated debate, with many agreeing that Harry's demands reflect a troubling sense of entitlement. Canadian officials have made it clear that they see no justification for granting Harry the level of security he desires. While local law enforcement ensures the safety of all attendees, the idea of using public funds to provide personal protection for someone who no longer serves in any official capacity has been widely dismissed. Authorities reiterated that Canada is not obligated to extend royal privileges to Harry, especially since he has chosen to live independently of the institution. Harry's refusal to accept this reality has further damaged his credibility. Instead of focusing on the veterans and athletes who are the true heroes of the event, he has managed to shift the spotlight onto himself once again. Spectators and event organizers have voiced frustration over the unnecessary distraction he has created, arguing that his security demands detract attention from the competitors who deserve to be celebrated. Moreover, many have highlighted that other high-profile figures attending the event have not made similar demands, raising further questions about why Harry believes he is above standard security protocols. Graham Norton's blunt criticism has resonated with many who feel Harry's actions are out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary people. His public scolding of Harry has intensified scrutiny over the prince's decisions and reinforced the notion that he cannot continue to demand the benefits of royalty while ignoring the responsibilities that accompany them. The backlash against Harry is not limited to public figures. Many Canadians have expressed outrage over his demands. Social media has been flooded with comments condemning his sense of entitlement, with some labeling his actions an insult to taxpayers who would be expected to fund his security. Critics have pointed out that Harry has had years to adjust to life outside the monarchy and should have accepted by now that he is no longer entitled to the same treatment as working royals. While the Invictus Games continue to showcase inspiring performances from veterans overcoming adversity, Harry's presence remains clouded by controversy. What should have been a celebration of resilience and determination has instead devolved into a debate about privilege and entitlement. As discussions surrounding Harry's demands refuse to die down, many view his latest actions as another example of his inability to move on from the past. Norton's remarks have reinforced the belief that Harry's expectations are unrealistic and that his ongoing attempts to secure royal treatment, despite stepping away from his duties, are wearing thin. His insistence on making the event about himself rather than the veterans has left a sour taste for many, further diminishing whatever goodwill he still had. As the Invictus Games proceed, one thing becomes abundantly clear: the focus should remain on the brave men and women competing, not on a prince who seems unwilling to accept reality.